Welcome back to Explore X. Ready for some bucket list inspiration? Today, we're counting down the top 10 places to visit in 2025 for unforgettable experiences. Whether you're chasing thrills, culture, or natural beauty, these destinations are sure to leave you speechless. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an epic adventure. Let's dive in. Number 10. Hamburg, Germany. If you're looking for a city that's equal parts history, culture, and cool vibes, Hamburg is your spot. As Germany's second largest city, it's not just big, it's bursting with life. Famous for its massive port, one of the largest in Europe, Hamburg has been a hub of trade and adventure for centuries. But there's so much more to this city than ships and cargo. Let's dive in. First up, the Speicherstadt, Hamburg's historic warehouse district. Picture this. A maze of red brick buildings perched on wooden pilings crisscrossed by canals. Back in the day, this was where coffee, spices, and carpets were stored. Today, it's a trendy hotspot filled with museums, cafes, and Instagram-worthy views. Oh, and it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so yeah, it's kind of a big deal. But Hamburg isn't all about history and high culture. It's also got a wild side. Head to the Reeperbahn, the city's famous red light district. This place's legendary bars, clubs, live shows, and a nightlife scene that never sleeps. Whether you're into dancing until dawn or just people watching, the Reeperbahn has something for everyone. So, what are you waiting for? Hamburg is calling, and trust me, you'll want to answer. From its historic roots to its buzzing nightlife, this city is a must-visit. Number 9. Krakow, Poland. Krakow is like stepping into a storybook where history and modern vibes come together perfectly. This Polish city has a magical charm that mixes medieval legends with a buzzing artistic energy. Let's start with its heart, Wawel Castle, a breathtaking fortress that sits proudly on a hill. Once the home of Polish kings, it's a symbol of power and tradition. Built back in the 14th century, this castle has seen it all: royal coronations, battles, and centuries of history. Walking through its walls feels like traveling back in time. Down below the castle, you'll find the main market square, one of the largest medieval squares in Europe. It's surrounded by colorful merchant houses, bustling shops, and street performers that make it feel alive. Don't miss the St. Mary's Basilica, a stunning Gothic church with an incredible wooden altar carved by Viet Stoss. It's so detailed it looks like it's alive. And here's a fun fact. Every hour, a trumpeter plays a melody from the church tower, stopping abruptly to honor a heroic legend from the city's past. Krakow is also a city of myths. Ever heard of the Wawel dragon? Legend says this fearsome creature lived in a cave beneath the castle. Today, there's a statue of the dragon that breathes real fire. It's a must-see spot for visitors. Number 8. Dolomites, Italy. The Dolomites in northern Italy look like something straight out of a fantasy movie. These jaw-dropping mountains, often called the Pale Mountains, tower into the sky with a beauty that feels almost unreal. When the sun sets, their rocky walls turn into glowing shades of pink and orange, creating a magical atmosphere that you have to see to believe. But these unique peaks aren't just pretty, they have a fascinating story. Millions of years ago, this area was actually under the ocean. Over time, geological forces pushed the ancient coral reefs up, shaping the dramatic sharp towers, deep canyons, and rugged cliffs we see today. For adventure lovers, the Dolomites are paradise. Whether it's hiking in summer, skiing in winter, or even climbing some of the most famous peaks, there's no shortage of thrilling activities. But the Dolomites are more than just a playground for outdoor enthusiasts. They're steeped in history and culture too. Small villages tucked into the valleys are rich with local traditions, from hearty mountain cuisine to unique festivals. And let's not forget the views everywhere you turn. It feels like a painting. The combination of natural beauty, ancient history, and cultural charm makes the Dolomites unforgettable. It's not just a place, it's an experience that stays with you long after you leave. If you're dreaming of epic adventures and magical sunsets, the Dolomites are calling your name. Number 7. Madeira, Portugal. Welcome to Madeira, a breathtaking archipelago in the Atlantic Ocean that feels like a slice of paradise. Often called the island of eternal spring, Madeira is famous for its perfect weather all year round, making it a dream destination for nature lovers. Lush green mountains, dramatic sea cliffs that drop straight into the ocean, and ancient Laura Silva forests so magical they're a UNESCO World Heritage Site. These forests date back millions of years and are like stepping into a fairy tale with their misty trails and towering trees. The capital city, Funchal, is a vibrant mix of culture and nature. It's bursting with color, thanks to its stunning gardens and lively farmers markets. If you're a foodie or just love trying new things, you can't miss tasting the world-famous Madeira wine, a sweet, rich wine that's been made here for centuries. For adventure seekers, exploring the island's levadas is an absolute must. These ancient irrigation channels, built as far back as the 15th century, crisscross the island and lead you through jaw-dropping landscapes. Picture hiking along these paths with panoramic views of valleys, waterfalls, and the sparkling ocean. It's unforgettable. Madeira is the perfect blend of relaxation, adventure, and natural beauty. Whether you're soaking up the sun on its rocky shores, wandering through its forests, or savoring its local flavors, this island will leave you in awe. So, if you're looking for an island escape that's packed with history, stunning scenery, and endless adventure, Madeira is calling your name. Number 6. Rome, Italy. Welcome to Rome, the eternal city, where history comes alive in every street and square. With nearly 3,000 years of stories etched into its walls, Rome feels like one giant open-air museum waiting to be explored. Let's start with the iconic Colosseum, an ancient amphitheater where gladiators once battled for glory in front of thousands of cheering spectators. Not far from there, you'll find the Roman Forum, a fascinating collection of ruins that were once the heart of Roman politics, religion, and daily life. Every stone here has witnessed the rise and fall of one of history's greatest empires. But Rome isn't just about ruins. It's full of life and charm. Take a stroll to Piazza Navona, a bustling square surrounded by stunning fountains and street performers. And don't forget to visit the Trevi Fountain. Legend says if you toss a coin into its sparkling waters, you're guaranteed to return to Rome one day. Rome is also home to the Vatican City, the smallest country in the world and the center of the Catholic Church. Here, you'll find St. Peter's Basilica, an architectural masterpiece, and the breathtaking Sistine Chapel, where Michelangelo's famous ceiling will leave you speechless. The Vatican museums are packed with priceless art and treasures perfect for history and art lovers. When the sun sets, Rome comes alive in a different way. Outdoor cafes, cozy trattorias, and lively restaurants invite you to experience the dulce vita, the sweet life. Whether it's enjoying gelato by the Trevi Fountain or savoring pasta under the stars, Rome's vibrant nightlife has something for everyone. Rome isn't just a city, it's an experience. From its ancient landmarks to its lively streets, it's a place that will capture your heart and keep calling you back. Number 5. Salzburg, Austria. Welcome to Salzburg, Austria, a city straight out of a fairy tale. Nestled between the breathtaking Austrian Alps and the shimmering Salzach River, Salzburg is a Baroque masterpiece with a rich history and a musical soul. Did you know Salzburg is the birthplace of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart? You can even visit his actual house on Gasse, a charming street filled with old iron shop signs. Today, his birthplace is a museum where you can learn all about the genius behind some of the world's most famous classical music. The city's historic center, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is like stepping back in time. Its narrow medieval alleys are watched over by the mighty Hohensalzburg Fortress, one of the largest and best-preserved castles in Europe. This fortress has stood for centuries, protecting the city and offering stunning views from its hilltop perch. If you love music, Salzburg is a dream come true. It's home to the world-famous Salzburg Festival, one of the most prestigious classical music events ever. Thousands of people come every year to celebrate opera, theater, and concerts in this magical setting. But it's not just about history and music. Salzburg is also incredibly beautiful. The Mirabell Gardens are a picture-perfect escape, with their vibrant flowers, fountains, and pathways. Fun fact, these gardens were even featured in the iconic musical The Sound of Music. Salzburg is a city that perfectly blends its rich past with a love for art, music, and architecture. Whether you're exploring the fortress, strolling through the gardens, or soaking up its magical atmosphere, Salzburg is a place that will leave you inspired and enchanted. Number 4. Sintra, Portugal. Portugal's Sintra is like stepping straight into a fairy tale, located just a short drive from Lisbon. Known for its dreamy castles, palaces, and lush gardens, this magical town has so much to explore. One of the absolute highlights is the Pina National Palace. Its vibrant colors and eccentric design make it look like something out of a Disney movie. Built in the 19th century by King Ferdinand II, this palace blends Gothic, Renaissance, and Moorish styles, making it totally unique. It's perched on a hill in a natural park, where you'll find scenic trails and breathtaking views of the countryside. Another must-see is the Moorish Castle, an ancient fortress that dates back to the 8th century when the Moors ruled this region. Walking along its rugged stone walls feels like traveling back in time. From the top, you get jaw-dropping views of Sintra and beyond, perfect for that Instagram-worthy shot. And you have to visit the Quinta da Regalera, a palace that's as mysterious as it is beautiful. Built in the early 20th century, it's surrounded by gardens filled with hidden tunnels, secret grottos, and, of course, the iconic initiation well. It's like stepping into a real-life treasure hunt. When you're done exploring, take a break at one of Sintra's cozy little bars or check out the local craft shops. Whether it's handmade jewelry, traditional tiles, or sweet treats like the famous Travessero's pastries, there's something for everyone. Sintra isn't just a destination, it's an unforgettable experience full of history, adventure, and charm. Number 3. Toledo, Spain. Welcome to Toledo, Spain, a city straight out of a storybook. Perched on a hill and surrounded by the Tagus River on 3 sides, this ancient city offers jaw-dropping views of the Spanish countryside. But Toledo isn't just about the views, it's a place where history and culture collide. Known as the City of 3 Cultures, Toledo is a melting pot of Jewish, Christian, and Muslim influences. Over the centuries, these communities lived together here, leaving behind incredible architecture like churches, synagogues, and converted mosques. Each one has a story to tell, creating a unique atmosphere that feels like stepping back in time. At the heart of the city lies the Toledo Cathedral, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture. Inside, you'll find stunning artwork, including pieces by El Greco, one of Spain's greatest Renaissance painters. His bold and emotional style changed art forever, and you can even visit his house-turned-museum nearby to learn more about his life and work. As you wander through Toledo's narrow cobblestone streets, you'll stumble upon hidden courtyards, ancient armories, and artisan shops brimming with treasures. From handcrafted swords, yes, Toledo is famous for its blades, to traditional ceramics, there's something for every adventurer. And let's not forget about the food. Toledo's local specialty is marzipan, a sweet almond treat that's been made here for centuries. Legend has it that this confection became popular during a famine when almonds and sugar were some of the only ingredients available. Today, it's a delicious symbol of the city's resilience and creativity. Toledo isn't just a city, it's an unforgettable journey through art, history, and flavor. Number 2. Plitvice Lakes National Park, Croatia. Welcome to Plitvice Lakes National Park in Croatia, a place that looks like it was pulled straight from a dream. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is famous for its 16 cascading lakes, all connected by an intricate web of stunning waterfalls. What makes Plitvice truly magical is the ever-changing colors of its lakes. Depending on the sunlight and minerals in the water, the lakes shift between shades of turquoise, emerald green, and deep blue. It's like nature's very own light show. To get up close to this beauty, wooden walkways take you right over the crystal-clear waters, giving you an up-close view of the waterfalls and their soothing sounds. These walkways make it feel like you're walking on water, perfect for capturing breathtaking photos or just soaking in the peaceful vibe. The park is surrounded by dense, untouched forests, home to all kinds of wildlife, including deer, wolves, bears, and over 120 bird species. You never know what you might spot, adding an exciting sense of adventure to your visit. Fun fact: Plitvice Lakes became a protected national park back in 1949, making it one of the oldest in Southeast Europe. Over the decades, it has remained a symbol of natural beauty and a haven for anyone looking to escape into the wild. And don't forget, each season at Plitvice offers something different. In spring, the waterfalls roar with melted snow. Summer brings lush greenery and vibrant lake colors. Fall paints the forest in fiery reds and oranges. And in winter, the frozen waterfalls look like something out of Narnia. Whether you're into nature, photography, or just need a break from the hustle of life, Plitvice Lakes is a place you'll never forget. Ready to explore this slice of paradise? Number 1. Wild Atlantic Way, Ireland. Get ready for an unforgettable adventure on Ireland's Wild Atlantic Way, one of the longest and most jaw-dropping coastal routes in the world. Stretching over 2,500 kilometers along Ireland's western coast, this route is packed with breathtaking views, fascinating history, and wild natural beauty. Imagine driving past towering cliffs, hidden beaches, and picturesque bays that seem like they belong in a movie. Along the way, you'll stumble upon ancient monastic sites, crumbling castles, and even remote islands that can only be reached by boat, each with stories waiting to be uncovered. One of the most famous stops is the Cliffs of Moher. Rising over 200 meters above the Atlantic, these cliffs are one of Ireland's most iconic landmarks. On a clear day, you can even spot the Aran Islands and the mountains of Connemara in the distance. But even on misty days, the rugged beauty of the cliffs is absolutely magical. Speaking of Connemara, this region is the definition of wild and untamed. Picture rolling hills, sparkling lakes, and miles of rugged landscapes. It's a place where nature reigns, and the scenery will take your breath away. But it's not just about the views. This route is steeped in history. You'll pass ancient ruins, hear stories of old legends, and feel the spirit of Ireland in every village you visit. And, of course, there's the warm Irish hospitality, cozy pubs, and traditional music that make every stop along the way feel like home. Whether you're a thrill seeker, a history lover, or just someone looking for peace and stunning views, the Wild Atlantic Way has something for everyone. So, are you ready to hit the road and experience the magic of Ireland's western coast? That's a wrap on the top 10 places to visit in 2025 for unforgettable experiences. Which place are you most excited to visit? Let us know in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow adventurers. Stay tuned for more epic travel guides on ExploreX. Until next time, happy exploring.